James Madison is often called the father of the Constitution, but did you know that he initially opposed the idea of a Bill of Rights? And regardless, he was the one who ultimately drafted and proposed the amendments. This change of heart was a pivotal moment in American history and was driven by a combination of political necessity and an evolving understanding of governance. His initial opposition was based on two main arguments. The first, he felt it was completely unnecessary. As a Federalist, Madison believed the Constitution itself was a sufficient safeguard of rights. He argued that since the federal government was one of limited, enumerated powers, it had no authority to infringe on the rights of the people. Secondly, he thought it was dangerous. He worried that by creating a specific list of rights, any right not on that list might be considered unprotected, giving the government an excuse to violate those unlisted freedoms. So what changed his mind? Well, it was more of a political compromise. See, the primary reason was the fierce opposition from the anti-federalists who refused to support the Constitution without a clear Bill of Rights. See, key states like Massachusetts, Virginia, and New York were threatening to withhold ratification. Madison realized that to save the Constitution, the greatest achievement of his political life, he had to make a compromise. He campaigned for a seat in the first Congress with a promise to support a Bill of Rights. Madison also sought to protect the Constitution from drastic changes. See, he feared that the Anti-Federalists would not only defeat the Constitution, but would also call for a second constitutional convention that could undermine the entire structure of the new government. By proposing the Bill of Rights, he aimed to satisfy the critics and prevent more radical changes. As he stated, the amendments would, quote, obtain the confidence of our fellow citizens in proportion as we fortify the rights of the people against the encroachment of the government, end quote. Madison also came to a deeper philosophical understanding of threat to individual liberty. He realized that the greatest danger was not necessarily from a tyrannical government, but from the tyranny of the majority. As he wrote to Thomas Jefferson, quote, the invasion of private rights is chiefly to be apprehended from acts in which the government is the mere instrument of the major number of the constituents, end quote. A Bill of Rights, he concluded, could serve as a parchment bearer to protect the rights of minorities against an overbearing majority.